A way of life. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. Just wanted to come on here to do my career series. It's something I've been working on for quite some time now, and I'm really excited to get it out there. I'll be doing careers for the sign Aquarius, careers for the 11th house, which is ruled by Aquarius, careers for Uranus, which is the planet that rules the sign Aquarius, and careers for the MC and Aquarius. Um, I'm also going to try to keep the energies really current to a lot of the big transits that are happening right now. Um, and I'll talk a little bit more about what that is. And if you're an Aquarius sun sign listening to this and you feel like you don't relate to any of these careers, I'll talk a little bit why that might be. And with that said, I'm going to jump right in. Aquariuses are visionaries. They love to explore innovative ideas. They're curious and adventurous. They may rebel against corporate jobs because they need freedom of thought and movement. They bring fresh ways of doing things. They are humanitarians. Some of the careers that come with the sign Aquarius are scientist, musician, artist, astronomer, and inventor. 11th house careers are related to groups, organizations, friends, community, um, society, humanity, money, financial gains, and achievements. Some of the careers that come with the 11th house are any kind of group work, social worker, community service worker, teaching, humanitarian work, um, potential achievement and financial gains, um, work connected to friends, um, and working on a team. Um, I don't know why. When I think of when I hear these 11th house jobs, I think of Ellen. I think she is such a great depiction. Her and Oprah. Oprah is another Aquarius, and what they do well on their jobs is they give a lot, right? That's related to humanitarian work, or the potential of financial gains and achievements within the work that they do. um, I think of nonprofits. Another humanitarian job are people who have money to give away, like donors. So nonprofits are mostly um, supported by people who have a lot of money and they give money away. These are like your foundations and they're donors, right? People who actually set up companies that are specifically for giving money away to small businesses, nonprofits to be exact. I think of that as humanitarian work. People who go out and volunteer. They have, what is it? Habitats for humanitarian of habitats. I don't know the name, but I know they're like a bunch of people who like get together. They're carpenters, people who build houses, and in their spare time, free time, they go volunteer to build whatever projects the Habitats of Humanitarian are doing at that time, which is phenomenal. Um, what else? Any kind of group work, AA, all those like group works that are related to AA. or like counseling and therapy group work. A lot of the healing arts, they do this type of group work. Mm, yeah, those things are what comes up the most when I think of those types of jobs. Um, I'm trying to think of one for working on a team, but you know, uh, it'll come to me. So, careers that come with the planet Uranus are occultists, my all time favorite. Um, Professions related to flight, electricity, natural sciences, and revolutionaries. Um, Uranus is about a new way of looking at things. It's about originality, inventions, computers, cutting edge technologies, and future events. It's about science, electricity, rebellious revolutions, and dictators. With this Taurus and Uranus energy, right now, currently, Taurus is in Uranus. And this is one of the bigger transits that's happening that's changing the way we do things. So, Taurus is about breaking things down in more practical, um, affordable ways of doing things, right? And Uranus is, you know, electric and loud and unexpected changes, and those two energies just don't go well. Um, but it's about more so than anything this kind of transformation that we're going to go through because Uranus is a generational planet. It's not related to any one individual or any one event. You know, it takes 84 years for Uranus to go through the entire zodiac and around 18 to 20 to go around one zodiac sign. So 20 years is a lot of time. It's not something that's easily calculated. You know, there are many things that are going to happen over the course of that time that are related to these Uranus, Taurus types of things. So I would say go back to the Taurus and Taurus video to hear some of the careers for there, just to see, you know, to have a good understanding of what's taking place. Um, I don't know why, whenever I think of, I probably mentioned this like in 7 of my videos. Whenever I think of Taurus and Uranus, I think of like hippies in the 80s, um, with technology. In my mind, it's crazy. But you know, this is going to be about meeting friends and people who are different. Your groups of friends are going to change. Um, uh, will gain smaller groups of people to work with or work together with in a more practical, you know, frugal type of way. Um, we'll learn how to barter more. That's another thing that falls under Taurus is bartering. You know, money. Taurus is ruled by Venus. We are going to have some kind of recession, and you know, the dollar is going to disappear and everything's going to be digital. So, you know, with that being, before that transit happens to go to digital, you know, we're going to experience some kind of fall of money. So, you know, we'll have to learn how to come together in smaller groups of people. We might see a lot of decreasing in the way people live in their homes and the land and businesses. Um, you know, there's not going to be any more brick and mortar. You know, everything's going to go digital. So we'll start working from home more. And different jobs will be created because of this. So it'll be quite interesting to see the transition of this come to fruition. Um, But some of the careers that come with the MC are astronomy, astrology, um, engineering, environmental science. That's going to be really big. Um, film, television, and humanitarian work. I can see that being really big in this time too. Um, if you're an Aquarius sun sign and you're listening to this and you're like, I don't relate to any of these positions, it's probably because there are 3 deacons in every sign. So your early degree, um, Aquariuses are Capricorn, Aquarius, Cuspers. So you might relate more to the Capricorn jobs. Um, and your late degree Aquariuses are Pisces, Aquarius, Cuspers. So you might relate more to the Piscean jobs. And your middle degree Aquariuses might relate to everything that I'm saying, but then you have the degrees in which each planet and each house are in. So if you're 4 degrees 53 seconds, that's a pretty low number. So you still might have a low interest in any of these Aquarian jobs, even if you are a middle degree Aquarius. There are just so many different factors that play a role in what your interest would lie into. But you can also look at your rising sign, which is in your first house, and your moon sign. That'll tell you a lot more about what careers you also might be interested in, which is why I do the careers in the MC, because the MC, no matter where it is in your chart, is directly related to careers, as well as what's directly related to your 10th house, which is directly related to your careers. Um, um, if you didn't have anything in your 10th house, you'd go by there are just other ways to kind of figure out things that you would be interested in. And if you want to read, and you can leave a comment below. And that wraps up this session for careers in Aquarius. Peace.